Once upon a time, there was a small church in a faraway country. It was a very happy church with happy Adventist people sitting in the pews. The church was located on a beautiful campus outside the city, and it was secured by a surrounding fence of high fir trees. On the campus, there was a small old people's home, a publishing house with its own printing press, offices, and of course the church. Since the happy members had happy children, they also wanted a school for the children, the best possible church school, and it came to be. The publishing house was enjoying unbelievable success, and God was truly blessing. Full sets of Bible stories were being sold in hundreds every week. Many happy years went by. But things started to change. People on the other side of the fir tree fence did not open their doors as easily anymore. The faithful literature evangelists were having a harder time finding customers. The publishing house answered by changing from Bible stories to Conflict of the Ages series. Also, the church members grew old and tired, and they in turn answered by clinging all the harder to the proven ways of doing things. Soon there were hardly any young people in the church, and the little church struggled. The year came when the printing press had to be closed down. The church school would be next, and then the church. Yes, there seemed to be only one fate. The little happy church would have to be closed as well. However, when the church was ready to close the school, God had other plans. He used people outside the church to convince members that there is still a need for a church school in the city. Since the printing machines were gone and the space was empty, it was decided that the school will be moved into the empty space. For over 30 years, the school had struggled. In good years, there had been about 30 students, and now only 14. What would be different this time? What needs to be changed? After a lot of prayer, a couple of small things were changed. The school was open to all who share the same Christian values, and every teacher was expected to be fully qualified and know Jesus personally. Then the church decides to send a group of concerned members to the kids' university to learn about kids in discipleship. When this group comes back, they take 4 Sabbaths to drive home the obvious. Our church is dying. We cannot keep telling the few young people that one day this will be their church. It has to be their church now. We have to be intentional if we want to keep the young people in the church. So, what needs to change? Families with children moved from the balcony to the front of the church. Speakers were instructed to notice the children. The children's story was a must every Sabbath. The children and the young people need to be part of planning and executing the programs. God started working miracles. The school started to grow. The church attendance started to grow. The membership started to grow. Adventure Club started to grow. Pathfinder started to grow. New mission venues were established. Kids Action Time, Pizza Church, Now Teams, Youth Clubs, Kindergarten. Today, about 400 people enter through the gate every day to be part of the community that has grown out of that little church. All of a sudden, we have realized that God has grown the church in spirit, but also in numbers. Here are some comments when asked what is best in this community.
Nurmikodissa on kaikista parasta, kun täällä on paljon hengellisiä tilaisuuksia.
Norvinkurissa asukkaat ovat eloisia ja aktiivinen.
Kaikista parasta on legoilla leikkiminen.
Mun mielestä parasta on täällä lapset ja lasten aito ilo.
Koulussa parasta on futis.
Arvostan vapautta ja kristillistä ilmapiiriä.
Parasta on hyvät opettajat.
Koulussa on kivointa matikka.
Tässä koulussa opetuksessa saa puhua oikeasti tärkeistä asioista.
Liitsäkirkossa on parasta se, että täällä voi olla ystävien kanssa ja tänne voi myös helposti tuoda muita ystäviä, jotka eivät ole uskossa.
Liitsäkirkossa on parasta ystävät ja Jeesuksen läsnäolo.
Youth Action Timeissa on mun mielestä parasta kaverien tapaaminen.
Action Timeissa on parasta kasvamaan.
Mä tykkään täällä seurakunnassa noista pienryhmistä. Siellä voi oikeasti aidosti ja rehellisesti käsitellä vaikeitakin asioita.
Se parasta on tämä yhteisö ja kaikki ystävät täällä.
Saa olla uskovien ystävien kanssa yhdessä.
Täällä oppii uusia asioita ja täällä on uskovia kavereita.
Tää on mukavaa ajanvietettää, täällä on kavereita.
Täällä voidaan hoitaa ruumiin terveyttä ja ihmissuhteita.
Mukavaa peliä hyvässä hengessä. Kaikki on tervetulleita.
Mun mielestä on parasta nähdä se, että kun ihmiset, jotka tekee eri asioita, kasvaa Jeesuksessa.
Täällä voi tehdä yhdessä tiimit yhteistyötä ja Jeesus on siinä mukana.
Aika paljon saa olla vain sivusta kattoja, kun vaan näkee, miten Pyhä Henki toimii.